Me share with you my story today. The story from my heart. It's coming from the bottom of my heart. Once this child was only a child. He used to play with the other kids. He had a lot of dreams about coming again back home to his family. But fate or circumstances were against this little child. He was suffering all the time, waiting for salvation. His voice was not loud enough, so nobody was listening to this beautiful child. One day, the monster appeared in front of him and took from this little child, his land, his family and parents. The child grew up until he became a young man. This young man couldn't stay where he was, so he traveled all the world. Around him, it was the sky, and beneath him was only darkness and shadow of the dark soul. But this child never gave up to be this grown man again. He was looking at the sky and was asking, why I am here, why I am suffering. The eye of God was looking at him at that time, or looked at him very deeply and cried again and said, go my child, be saved because God loves you. God protects you. Don't lose hope in humanity, because it's not the fault of the humanity alone, it's also our fault. The fault of the gods who sent this child to earth without warning this kid, of the danger which was waiting for him, the danger of the dark soul, the darkness of the humanity. So this grown up was growing again and again up until he became a man in his 40s. He looked for a woman and he found the love of his life. He got married and got some kids, but he wasn't satisfied in his life. He was begging God and the universe for mercy, but nobody was listening. Not even God or the universe. This child is now 50 years old. He's looking again at the universe and at God, asking for mercy and forgiveness for his deeds and the deeds of other human beings. But there was no light again for him, for this man, for this poor man. His destiny was changing every day to the worse. It appeared later that this young man, or not young man, not very young man anymore, that he wasn't listening to God and the universe because he was blinded by his sorrows, mourns. He was not able to see where to go. Even he became like 3 children, 2 girls and 1 boy. They were also sad like him. His wife died. Before that, the children became big. She died of cancer. The children were alone again. They repeated the story of their father. The father is now wandering the earth looking for salvation, trying to reach God and the universe. But for this man was no rescue anymore because he lost his path. And so as well his children were suffering from hunger, suffering from pain for their mother and father who left them. They don't have anything now. Once this man, the father of the 2 children, 2 girls and young boy, decided to go back again home to his family. But it was too late. It was really too late. It was too late for everything. The sadness of the world took his children from him. This monster was torturing him from his birth. This cycle was repeating and never ended. This man went home and he began to make his grave with his own hands. Now when people saw his grave, they didn't recognize even him or who was in this grave because there was no name, no date of birth, nothing from this man was left, not even his body. And the story of this man has finished, and God, only God and the universe know the rest. I know it's a real story. It was told to me through my old friends, family, people from my village. I hope